regarded as having higher moral standards. Okay, where
Wah,
the fuck
wah.
are your gods, dude?
Ah, wah, wah.
Oh, are we on stream now?
We are.
Okay.
Which is funny because I like to
And
let
we
the bit go.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there goes that one. I'm not looking it up anymore.
Fucking.
Well, the bit's dead.
But it's
Stream
funny.
started. You want to know what else is funny?
Your mom?
My mom!
My mom thinks she's funny, but she's just kind of a disappointment.
There we go.
The turns have tidings with Terraria. Yes, a lot of T's. TTT, if you will.
T. Otherwise known
Yes,
as
not trouble in Terrorist Town, but also ignore the...
Hello, Kelvin and Iron.
Ignore the other islands, especially the, like, 2 that Magus and I played on for a while.
Yep.
By the way, apparently we've been in stream for a solid 9 minutes now, and Magus just did not tell us.
No, only a minute.
Just to let everyone know. Oh, I got the notification about 9 minutes ago.
Yes, that's the notification that I have made the thing.
Yeah.
Not that I have actually
it's like
started.
A notification that, yeah. It's like, hey, things are going to be happening.
It's just very poorly organized. I don't know why they say it the way they say it. Also, I'm really mad this is not a perfect circle.
It's never going to be because you have flat surfaces.
Yeah, but the game gives you a perfect circle.
I know.
Do you know what I'm mad about?
My mom?
No, Sandile.
Yeah. How many are you on?
I just finished the last egg of box 37, so 1,110.
Wow. Ow.
It's not my longest hunt, but I think it's in my top 5 now.
Okay. So...
Oh, it's definitely my top 5.
When I turned this on, yesterday. Actually, yes, technically, when I turned this on yesterday to make sure that the update was functioning, I moved to a different area, immediately got a supply drop, and I got this in the supply drop. So we'll
Did you ever know what that
burden
issue with your computer was yesterday?
No. You want to know what else I got? Applied Gathering Technique 1. I can increase the gathering skill of any pal by 1. It's a completely useless skill. Who's the slime that sounds like he's talking to you through a walkie-talkie? That would be Alexis, and she's not a slime.
You don't know that.
Far as I know.
Are you a slime?
I sometimes feel slimy. So maybe. I don't know. And it's just because of these earbuds mixed with Discord. It's weird.
Yeah.
They only do it on Discord. I can take them out.
It's okay. So, there's a few things that we can do now because of the update. I want to make this fishing rod.
I have one question. Can you do the Brunbee yet?
Can
With
I
the
do
new
the
update?
Brunbee? What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Can you do the Brunbee?
We can brun. And we can be.
You know what? Close enough.
We
Okay.
can be Brun B.
how the fuck do I make pal metal?
We can run B.
We can run. We can be.
We can run if
That
we want
just
to.
sounds like too
We
much
can leave your
tentacles.
friends behind. Cause your brun don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, that no brun of mine.
Yeah, to answer who sounds like they're from a walkie-talkie, hi, I'm Shiny Huntress Alexis. I can't seem to stick to my name, though I'm getting shiny recently.
It's true.
The Sandow's not my friend.
Oh, ready to use fishing pond. That sounds like fun. Where the fuck is the bait? Okay, we'll use high
What kind of bait
quality
you're looking for?
because we can
Try
make
online.
that. Oh, I see what you said. That's clever.
What's clever? I spaced out.
Filter?
And I want this drafting table. Have you tried praying to a chicken, Alexis?
Is that a question from Nissa?
No.
And who's asking me if I'm praying to a chicken?
What do we need? Oh.
I'm not a snitch.
Kitsune?
Yeah. No, Iron Bud.
Hi, Iron. No, I have not.
Quartz. And polymer. Damn it.
I mean,
need
maybe I
more
should, because
quartz.
alligators do, in fact, taste like chicken.
Okay, we need to find
What's the
some...
most unique thing you guys ate?
We need to find some quartz.
I'd rather discuss that. At least from my perspective. We'll say saltine crackers for me and omit the actual
Sure.
thing.
I'd also like to point out that they made
mission-
this whole new mission system. And it's started at level 1. So our basic mission, which is gather wood, is still the first mission.
Craft! Get wood!
Imagine thinking that Kitsune would say that. We all know that Kitsune would have said pray to a fox.
Or a cat. You never know.
Wow, I finished!
Was it as good for you as it was for me?
Yes.
You know, is ostrich unique enough to say that that's something unique I've ate? Going back to my question.
Now it wants me to
So that
place a
ostrich meat?
workbench.
Wait a minute, didn't I put... Hold on, I think I put a pot on the stove like hours ago. Holy shit,
Did you forget to turn? Did you forget to turn off your stove?
Yeah. Well, no, I put the pot on the stove, and then I forgot to put the... I forgot to put anything in the stove. Okay. Whoa, that is a lot of shit
Did
in my
you put the
water.
lime in the coconut and shake it all up?
No. So here's what I did.
Ha! It worked!
I had put a pot on my stove hours ago. Completely forgot about it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I come back. Ooh, yeah, that's even hot. I come back. I had water in this pot. It is completely gone. There is... Oh, shit. Okay. How do I amend this problem? My pot was left on the stove for so long, the plastic nub for the top of my lid has melted off.
Oh shit.
So what you want to do is, do you have hand oven mitts?
I have one. What I know to do now is to go to the store and buy a new pot, because I need a lid.
Yo, there's a lucky! Is it one we're gonna have to kill?
I really need to go to a store and buy a new pot because I lost the lid to mine a long time ago, and I've just been going no lid
Okay.
Oh, hello,
for about
giant
6
land
months.
ball of doom. We're gonna kill you for science.
And now
I
Froth has put that on my head.
Hi, Froth.
Hold on a second.
You like shotguns?
What? I love shotguns. What kind of shotgun?
I have a double barrel shotgun, and I'm gonna point it right at this creature's face. And now it's
I'm actually
gone.
not a big gun person.
Well, I am. It is one of my favorite things.
It's more of I never trusted myself with one because I never knew how to use it. So
I can teach you. First things first, don't touch the trigger. Second things first, don't touch the gun.
no, I have.
Third things first, just walk. And that's how you properly use a gun. But genuinely,
So
the best way to handle a gun is to always treat it as if it's loaded. Never assume
yeah,
it's not.
that part I knew. That's
Oh.
what I've always assumed. And even if you've seen the safety turn on, always assume the safety is off.
Yeah.
Is what I was told.
I
was
found
also,
out.
I've also been. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Shit. So. Holy fuck. Huh.
You
I
have
took the
found out
lid-
how to holy fuck?
No,
That's
I took the lid
incredible.
off of my pot. I took the lid off of my pot. It's like it's copper. It's bronzed almost.
I know how to fix that.
It's well, honestly, I'm not even sure I want to fix it. It's just fucking flabbergasted.
Have you ever seen those SOS pad things?
I love this color. It's almost like a rose gold.
Shot it right in the face. Didn't even
Depends.
bother
If it
to
got
pull the wool
heated
over
enough,
its
then it won't
eyes
change
and
color
kill it
after
sneakily.
that point. Like,
Huh.
depending on how, like, if you send me a picture, I'll tell you if it's actually fixable or not. I don't know without a picture.
Oh no, I'm buying a whole new pot. This is
Oh.
unusable.
God, the Wi-Fi is fucked.
Yeah, I'm just gonna gently put this back. What time is it?
You're good
Oh,
on our end, Magus.
Yeah, but the Wi-Fi keeps bouncing back and forth.
I'm sure Safeway is still open. It's only 10.
That is a store I have not heard in a while.
You want to know one I haven't heard in a while? Vaughn's.
What the hell is a Vons?
Safeway.
Is it like Safeway the fancy?
No, Safeway is the fancier Vaughn's, but technically both Vaughn's and Safeway are the same place.
Okay, because I moved a little bit further down where Safeway's not super common.
It closes at 2 a.m. Okay, I could easily run there and get a pot.
Does Safeway even
Yeah.
sell pots?
Mine does.
Are you sure
Okay,
it
'cause
sells
mine used to
pots?
sell oven mitts and dog treats in the same aisle.
pots as in the thing you use in the kitchen, and no, not the one that you roll.
Okay.
Okay, I thought Magus was talking about the medical condition pots for a second.
There's a medical-
Why would I do that?
So you use pot to
Huh?
treat your pots? Man, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's whack. And well, if they don't, I can just run to like Walmart tomorrow.
Walmart should still be open. They don't close till midnight.
I don't have a car, and I'm not walking my happy little ass across town, which is like 5 miles to go to fucking Walmart, so I can walk 5 miles back for a pot.
Don't blame you.
Well, I guess I gotta go to the store anyway, because without my pot, I don't have any ability to make my pasta.
Yeah, that's
I want
true.
pasta now.
Yeah, I had tortellini. But now I'm not gonna eat my tortellini because I can't fuck cook it. So, oh my god. I know exactly how long it's been on the fucking stove. It's been on there for 7 hours.
Ugh. Is your stove
Your
okay?
pot is donezo.
The pot itself is fine. Like I said, the plastic knob at the top of the thing is gone. I'm not gonna use that pot anymore though, so I'm probably gonna throw it out.
Has anyone almost ever set their house on fire with mac and cheese?
I could say a lot of things actually, but I think I should keep my mouth shut. All right.
It wasn't me who almost set my house on fire with mac and cheese, though. I will make that disclaimer. But my house was almost set on fire because of mac and cheese.
Got it. So the mac and cheese was fire. Understandable. Mac and cheese is always
No.
fire.
No, my sister's ex was an idiot.
Damn. I see why he's
He
an
left
ex.
it-
Burnt the mac and cheese. What a fucking dumbass.
Okay, we're frame dropping like hard.
That must be something.
Do you think stream will still be up by the time I get back from the store?
Probably.
Hopefully? Is it what?
Okay. You know what? In that case, I'm gonna go grab my earbuds. I'm gonna engage Discord on my phone. And you're coming with me.
Travel!
I was thinking about getting ribs from Safeway, but I don't know if they still have any this late.
Ooh. So, you're now making me jealous that I don't have a Safeway near me anymore.
Alright, Mags, you remember where I live, yeah?
Yes.
In case shit goes down? Perfect. Always good to have a buddy. Alright, I'm gonna swap to Discord on my phone so I can get my earbuds so I can put my hair up. Man, I am so thankful that you know where I live, because if you didn't, I could be in potentially great danger!
So much dangerous.
So much danger.
You should need to tell one of my online friends where I live. Because I haven't told any of my online friends I've moved.
Ooh.
Magus, you should be careful about my volume.
Is your volume about
Is
to
that-
volume?
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm talking kind of low right now.
I'll
You're
Because I don't
audible.
remember.
I'll knock you down a little.
Am I audible?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're audible.
I just remember the
but you
last time I talked to my phone, it was a lot of shit. Yeah, I
you-
know I have a
You
fan
kind of
on.
sound like walkie-talkie.
Yeah, I got a fan on.
Yeah,
Discord
you
No, I think
doing
it's
its
'cause
thing.
you
sound like
connected earbuds.
walkie-talkie.
Makes me wonder if it's a Discord thing or if me and him are using similar earbuds then.
What do you have?
They're good earbuds, but the mic sucks. Soundcore.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah, they're kind of similar to like Skull Candies, but have a crappy mic.
Let's see. Yeah, no, I got Samsung earbuds, but I only have one end, so it's not fully integrating the sound
wow.
suppression.
That's another thing we can
Oh,
talk about
wait,
now.
what?
All of our pals have a new feature known as trust. The more you hang around with them, the stronger their trust gets, and the higher their stats go.
Wow.
He's
That's something
got
my
a
therapist told me I should
he's
get.
got a twist, and his stat is going up by 14 points from the power of trust.
Okay.
And what about Kilimanjaro, the weakest one on the team? His trust is giving him a 20-point boost.
Magus, which one do you think will happen sooner? Stream fixing the lag issue with the bit rates going on over there, like the frame drops? Or me finally getting that shiny sandile?
Stream solidifying itself is going to happen faster.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Oh,
Iron,
boys,
there
pray for
are
me.
a lot of fucking birds.
Or sorry, boy and girl, sorry for me.
So Meg is about this new update. How do you feel about some of the things, the new pals, and the fact you can capture Terraria monsters as pets? There's some Terraria monsters I very much want to capture. And it is very slide that
I'm sorry,
Kilimanjaro...
Pop. I honestly
Slide?
didn't hear you. All I
Sad.
do is you apologizing.
It is sad that Kilimanjaro can no longer be a Kilimanjaro. Okay, I am looking for quartz, and I have no fucking clue where it is.
Have you tried the Nether?
Hello, quartz. Damn you, Pokemon. If they want to outdo the competition, they should have just done better. Yeah, I could see it to a degree. Marker. Thank you. I know how to mark.
There we go. I'm almost at Safeway.
That is the quickest I have ever seen someone go to a Safeway.
Yeah, it's not that far from me.
Impressive.
Neither was the one I used to live next to. But you just left like not even 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. Well, I'm also a fast walker.
Is it what? Just like around the corner or
I used-
something?
Yeah. It's only a tenth of a mile away.
Mine was only 0.1 miles away. How do you move that fast?
He might
I'm a fast guy.
have the speed force.
I think he has some type of
I just
speed.
walked
I don't know if
fast.
it involves force.
No, I use the dragon shout.
Whirlwind Spront. Quick
Mhm.
question, what are some of the things you know about the update? I know it in general about stuff. I didn't look into specifics. I know that you can recruit a certain annoying pink girl. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if we will be able to do so. At least not the intended way. We need to repair this fucking pickaxe.
Magus, you should join the walkie-talkie gang.
No.
Why
Spring would
not?
sound horrible.
You
I
already have
agree.
2 people walkie-talkies.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna be on a walkie-talkie version much longer. I'm gonna be out of here.
Damn,
Man.
but I just put them in because like I want to be able to hear you guys better. I could hear you guys pretty well yesterday.
Let's see. Is there anything more in this area?
There we go. That is a much bigger pot than mine.
I
Oh,
suppose
okay.
while we're over here, we can attempt a murder.
Oh wait. Yeah, I don't want to.
Belle Noir.
Out of
We're gonna
curiosity,
get
do you like
Belle
to
Noir
live on
friend.
your own? Is that why you need specifically a pot?
Ah, but yeah. What?
I'm just curious. Like, do you just like live on your own, or do you have like roommates or something? Is that why you need specifically your own
I live in
pot?
a
Or...
shared apartment for uni.
Okay, I was like so confused on why you like need your own specific pot and like couldn't borrow someone's. But that makes sense now.
Yeah.
Haha.
Yeah, haha, he was gonna die. Ah, I smell somebody's nail polish remover. God bless. This one.
Come on. Ammunition. Nice. Killed him dead.
Oh, it's nice. Oh, Mags, that reminds me, I gotta show you a streamer I found. Very adorable.
Nice.
What you find very adorable?
Huh?
What did you find adorable?
A streamer.
Oh, streamer.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. On
You
whim, I
said a
wanna...
strainer?
Ow. On whim, I wanna see what happens. Noir might have killed him already, though. Never mind. Noir killed him.
Sorry.
Neat. Casually killed a dude. For science.
So, madam?
Are you a Don
Did you
John?
have red?
Astral Mountain Cavern.
I don't know where to
Is that... What is that little blue thing? Is that the thing that you keep calling Jeremy?
Yes. It's one of my Jeremys.
Okay, yeah, I checked the audio quality, and it doesn't sound like I'm in a walkie-talkie that badly. Like, I'm a little, like, fuzzy, but I'm not bad.
Well, no. What is the suit made of that man's drip is enough to hit him with multiple lasers before dropping? I mean, true. Neat little feature. You can sleep with your pals. Yeah, they definitely will.
Sleep with your pals? That just sounds like my college experience.
Yup. Oh, neat. They have little check marks to show that we've kicked their ass.
If you have your club card, please
I was expecting to hear that.
Only if you can get into you're seeking. Ah. What's Zoe doing here? I totally didn't teleport here because I knew she was there. Oh, it's that annoying cocky pale tamer from earlier. Don't go acting all high and mighty just because you beat me. I know you're strong. Now I'm kind of curious to see what you're really made of. Catch a Grizzbolt and show it to me. If you can do that, maybe I'll give you some credit. They only show up in the Wildlife #1 Sanctuary. Super dangerous. Grizzbolts are rare and seriously strong. There's no way someone like you can catch one. Now we have a mission.
Hang on, I might know how to fix your issue with stream lagging. Do you have dynamic bitrate on or off?
I don't know, and I don't think it lets me check while we're currently streaming.
Okay, well, you may want to check that after stream. If it's not on, do the checkmark thing.
Me too.
Hello, Vixie. I would normally catch you if this was a regular run.
Oh, I'm out of the store and on the way home. I have a pot refused for cooking of tortellini. I have ribs, I have a frozen pizza, and most importantly, I have Totinos.
Yay.
Dude, so I think I was telling Magus about this. I finally got approved for the like EBT stuff because like I've been struggling like with my food and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Makes sense.
And I did finally get approved after a year, thankfully.
That's good. Better late than never.
You remind me, I really want tortilla chips and salsa, but I can't have the salsa I want because literally this always happens, and I don't know why. Whenever someone is about to give a recipe to me, they pass away.
Mm.
It's happened to
Dark.
me at least twice now.
Are you talking about to make spice?
So my grandpa made this homemade salsa that was like really spicy but really good.
Well, I know a
Here's
recipe for spicy tortilla chips.
No, not tortilla chips, just the salsa. Like, he made it himself, and he grows the peppers and stuff, and he was going to give me the peppers that he grows, the ingredients. And when I was supposed to call him the day he ended up passing away, sadly.
Yeah, I don't know salsa recipes, sadly.
I do, but I prefer pico de gallo.
I just know how to make tortilla chips. So, you know, be what it be.
It do be what it be.
It do be do
I
be
have a
do
lot of
what
recipes, though.
what.
I've actually passed my culinary classes and stuff with really high marks. So,
Oh yeah, that's
What's
right.
a
we have a lot of
culinary
those.
class? I've never had a class that taught me how to make food.
I already knew how to make food beforehand. I just did it because I needed something to fill up credits.
No, I know. I'm
I had to
at
do
a
it.
college that's more business related, so home
Yeah,
ec
this was in high
stuff
school.
is not on. Oh, you mean high school?
But I did
I
take
took
college
accounting
level
in high school.
culinary classes in high school, so I was like, okay.
I took college level French. Fun fact: the credits did not transfer.
Right? I was supposed to also
Very
have
fun.
college level credits for music, but they didn't transfer either.
Yeah,
I had some that were supposed
I
to
took
transfer
3
but
years of
didn't.
French high school. So it's good.
But to put in perspective of how, like, why I chose, like, music education as a major, in music theory, they said I could have jumped from music theory 1, like, as in skip music theory 1 completely, and probably gone to straight to 4 or 5 in college, which they said rarely happened to people. Like, they rarely saw people able to do that, and I was like, I'm not planning on taking the course right now, so. But I'm also only 20, probably 26, and I've learned 25 instruments, so that also probably helped.
One flight of stairs
Wow.
down.
I was in my school's indoor percussion
Oh,
concert band.
I'm sorry. The frame drops are bouncing over 10,000.
It's over 10,000.
Hang on, so wait. You asked it for more frame rates. It's giving you frame rates, and now you're complaining that's giving you frame rates.
No, it was a frame drop.
Oh, he said that they were dropping to over 10,000, so that made it sound like he was ready to, like...
Oh, that means bad.
Okay.
Oh, I'm back.
I also wasn't paying much
This
attention to this
is
before.
not what my pot looks like. Oh well. Alright, give me like 10 seconds, I'll swap back over to my headphones.
Okay.
Yeah, back to what I was saying though, I guess I was in my school's honors choir, concert band,
I'm back.
Hello.
concert band, indoor percussion, marching band, pep band. I helped with the middle school band and choir. I was in my church's orchestra. I was also in my church's, this was back when I did go to church back in high school. Church's choir as well.
You go to church? Man, I don't.
I used to.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. I haven't gone since at least 2021.
Okay.
I have not gone to church since. What time did I go there? 2016? 2017?
Because, like, and I only kept going for that long because I was in the music programs.
Ah, you were in the
Where
faith
do
group.
we want to put this?
So the worship team, that's what it is. Worship team.
Actually, it was weird. Our worship team was separate from the music group.
Really?
So, yeah,
Strange.
but sometimes we would combine them. They tried to get me to join the bell orchestra. I'm like, dude, that would kill my arm. Because this
What did
was
you
after
play?
Can I just give you a few of what I played? Because honestly, I've learned 25 instruments, so some of them I've dropped over the years.
Ah, I see. And then there's.
I can tell you. I can tell you the main ones I've played.
Go for it.
So the main three are definitely the tuba, baritone / euphonium, and cymbals, because those were what I majored in.
It's weird to hear
I-
someone say that they majored in an instrument. It's not like,
Mhm.
oh, that's so weird. It's just like, that is something I don't think I've ever heard before, and so it is.
So when
it's
you
alien to me
choose-
as a concept to hear that.
So when you choose to be a music education major, they make you pick at least one instrument that you have to major in as well, and be proficient in to become a teacher. Or at least that's how it works in the U.S. I'm not sure about other countries because I don't live in another country.
I can take that bandage off. Yeah.
So yeah. So I chose the three that I played in high school for the most part. I also know quite a few different styles of how to play the triangle. Which yes, there's actually ways to make
There
the
is-
triangle
yeah.
sound different.
So I've heard.
Are you from
I
heaven?
have.
Because I got a resurrection.
I need to do that with my
Are you
girlfriend.
trying to raise us up,
Hold on.
Magus?
Hold on a second. I need to write that down.
That was a pretty good one, Bob.
That was a good one.
Yeah, please write that down. You may want to put that in his thing. Because we were just talking about music, and then that's what he pulls out.
Baritone and euphonium are not the same, extremely similar, but they are different.
They're just barely different. It's literally the horn shape, pretty much. I've played both, so that's why I said slash, because even in writing on music, they're considered the same instrument when you're writing for them.
Oh, but yeah, I believe you're right, Kitsune.
No, kitsune is not incorrect, as they are technically different instruments.
Oh no, I was talking
when
about
you-
their comment about being younger than you, but older than Nissa. I believe that's right. I don't remember Nissa's age verbatim, but I believe
I'm
Nissa's
older than
younger
Nissa.
me. Well, yeah, that's what Kitsune was saying, is that they believe that they are younger than you, but older than Nissa. Which I believe is correct, because I faintly remember being older than Nissa.
Okay. Oh, me
See?
Oh,
I know this
it
makes
says
sense.
that they
I'm
played both
currently-
baritone and euphonium. It's crazy that people play these instruments I've never heard of. I mean, I've heard baritone, but I've never heard of euphonium.
As I said, when you're writing for them, they're written for the same exact way.
Okay, so that doesn't help.
All I know is I have a melodica, a harmonica, a small harp, a mandolin,
used to play harmonica.
a violin, a piano. What else do I have? I have another instrument. I don't remember what it is. But yeah, that's
not
about all I got.
helpful. That can go there. That's not helpful
And I
anymore.
know
yeah.
that my older brother and father play guitar and bass, but I do not. I can play spoons.
All I know is if you can play piano, you can play the keys.
Yeah, no. So fundamentally, here's how I was taught it in both high school and college. Fundamentally, the baritone and euphonium are the same for pitch, but they are slightly different for their horns.
Oh yeah, Magus, did I tell you I got a keyblade? Not to
Yeah.
cut you off, Alexis, but I just...
No, you're good.
Oh, I did? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, of course. I've
With
seen your
that,
keyblade.
With that in mind, with that in mind, I have in fact opened up a few locked things. A friend of mine said that their thoughts were kind of locked up, so I helped open up their mind. I opened the locks on someone's heart, and I opened up the doors into someone's home. With that said, though, I should say I am wanted for 2 counts of murder and 1 trespassing and breaking and entering. But I have made 3 new friends. Oh yeah, my last offense is kidnapping.
Nice.
But that's unrelated.
Okay, we're gonna have them doing that while that's happening. Then we'll run
You know, I
back
totally
up
forgot that I
here.
pulled out this Dr. Pepper 8 hours ago, and I was like, I'm gonna drink this while I eat my tortellini. Now I have a warm Dr. Pepper and a broken pot.
Yay.
I'm still here because that's pretty much the only difference.
Stuff.
I think the baritone, because of its horn difference, can actually go a little bit lower, but not by much.
Actually, we're
But yeah,
gonna do this one
considering if you're
first
still
without
here.
driving.
Does that make sense? That was pretty much the main difference.
Magus, did you eat my forks?
Maybe.
Magus, I wanted to eat my fork.
Magus,
What have I told you
forks
about
kill
sharing?
people.
Magus, that fork was for me. Magus, conducting highly experimentative quantum physiological tests on humans kills people.
What if I don't care?
Oh. Pop off then, King.
Hello, Astral. How are you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? God, we're already at 1,300 drop, or at 13,000 dropped frames.
3 felony offenses. Oh shoot. Oh, hello, little bug. Why are you on my counter? Please go away.
We've committed many offenses to man and God.
Yeah. But God only knows about half of them, so we're...
Let's hatch this scorching egg we have in our inventory. Oh, Lee's Punk Ignis. That's just gonna sit in our box.
Scandalous.
Oh,
A
right.
non-dark type Palmon in our dark type Pal box.
We want the beta wave generator.
I love seeing Nintendo shit start falling drastically. Like, did you hear what they did to the Mario Kart for the Switch 2?
I heard there was some sort of random mode that everyone's breaking their minds over.
Yeah, so here's how it works. You know how the new Mario Kart has an open world feature?
Yes.
Yeah. How they're all linked together, all the maps are stages or whatever.
Yes.
So what would happen on multiplayer is you would choose a map out of 3, but the problem with it was that you'd start in one place, you would go through another, and then on the final lap, you would go on the track that you selected. Once. You went one time. You know how in every other game you had the same track that you played because that's the one you fucking wanted? Yeah, not anymore. You get to go around that track one time. What used to happen with random mode was that they randomly chose a map, one track, and you just got to do that normally. They took out the random feature, so instead of playing Mario Kart as you wanted to play Mario Kart, you know how they've been playing Mario Kart, because people like the way the current maps and whatever are done. So instead of being able to do those normally, they're forced to play 2 different tracks and then go around their track once.
That is horrible.
Yeah, and the intermediate tracks are just drive straight, make a general turn here, general turn there, keep driving for hours. You're basically driving through fuck allsville in Canada. Or Kansas. Or Oklahoma. Or Idaho.
Oklahoma.
Except it's all plains and there's nothing.
Oklahoma.
You have
is a
cars on the
magic word.
road. You have general like geographic adjustments and whatever. But there's no like gimmick, like how tracks usually do. So people are very upset that they don't have the ability to play singular tracks anymore, like they used to be able to. And there's no mode to change it. You don't get the chance to choose one single track. You're forced to do this, and people fucking hate it.
Yeah. I'm not sure I would appreciate it either. Also, look! They made the whole city cooler.
Oh, damn! It doesn't look like the boonies.
Yeah, look, it's an actual fucking city.
They actually have pals about, and it's not just 5 people and 1 guy in a trench coat.
Flame-worshipping villager.
Yeah, no, I have to explain to
Gonzal.
Kitsune. Sorry, I'm still here. As I tell Kitsune, I do know the difference between the instruments I've played, but 99% of the time, euphonium and baritone are not worth separating. Because they're written the same.
Oh,
They're in
that's
the same
fun. They
section.
have an electric generator pal here.
Really?
And it looks so cool.
Oh, it's a Joltog! That's adorable. I love that. Oh, and then they have... Oh, it's not a Joltog. Sorry. I thought it was from a distance. Anyway, that's so fucking cool. I like that. I like when they do little shit like that. That just makes
Oh, hey, the
world
merchant's
a
relaxing
lot.
now. With friends.
Honestly, I've never played Palworld.
Oh.
How good is it actually?
It's
Genuinely a
actually
lot of
really
fun.
good. I like it. To me, it's a lot more fun than Pokemon.
Want to get on top of this here volcano, ain't ya? All the strangers coming through here, going through towers. Oh, thanks for the food.
The thing with Palworld that I liked the most was the fact that you were able to gauge how good your percentage, like how strong you were in like your level or whatever, your catch strength, I think it's called. It allowed you to understand whether or not it was worth trying to catch a pal. Just for one, it would give you percentages. If you were like trying to get after a level 60 and you were level 10, it would give you like 0%, so you know it was impossible. If it was very, very, very unlikely, it would give you 0.01%. Like,
Oh wait, I actually lied to you, Magus. I actually know how to technically play, if you count individual forms of an instrument, I technically know how to play 26.
How
Or
dare you
27,
lie
depending
to
on how you
me.
count baritone. Because I forgot, there's actually
Damn it.
technically 3 forms of the tuba. But that you can play in high school more easily.
is that fucking M1 Garand? I just beat the shit out of it. Oh, that's funny.
That.
Yeah, that is
Interesting.
They added an M1 Garand to this game?
My semi-auto?
Oh, shit. I can play. Yeah, let me see it from the side. Because it looks like an M1 Garand. That is a fucking M1 Garand, dude. Holy shit.
You know what's one instrument I cannot play worth my life though, and it would probably surprise you?
Is that a kazoo? Oh, I have a kazoo.
Actually, you got it dead on.
Wow, you
I cannot
suck.
play the kazoo. I have tried.
I like the kazoo. It's one of my favorite instruments.
I thought about giving. So I live near my ex's aunt, and she has a kid who gets distracted really easily, and also gets hyper fixated on things really easily. I want to give the kid a kazoo for Christmas.
It's understandable, Kitsune. I probably would too.
What is Kitsune doing this time?
Tend to point out
What
purely
the
for the amusement
fuck?
of being
Oh,
a
that's-
smartass.
Oh, yeah, no. Kitsune. If everyone pointed out to be a smartass, expect me to use my music major side on you too. Because that's my smartassery.
Alright, time to dig into the ribs.
Oh, you did get the ribs?
Yeah, I got ribs. Magus, would you mind saying the word grace?
Grace.
Thank you. Alright, now I can eat.
Don't forget to say thank you for the food.
Huh? Oh no, I pray silently.
No, I was gonna say just do like what the people in Japan commonly do, which is
Oh,
say thank you for the
itadakimasu?
food. You can say it in Japanese too.
Yeah.
I was going to say it for you, but I forgot how to say it, so...
Nah, my brother lives in Japan. I've already been trying to learn some Japanese for my nephew.
Your nephew doesn't know both Japanese and English, or?
Well, he's only 7 months old.
Fair enough.
So why doesn't he
I always
know all
wondered,
the
like, how-
fucking languages yet, my man?
He doesn't even know all 151 Pokemon. From the
Okay,
original
yeah,
game.
he's got to learn those first.
Yeah.
I'm 26 and I've learned
151
all of them.
Pokemon, yeah.
And school comes
And
around
here
just
comes
to
the
end
just
it.
to end it. So the annual problem for our generation is finding how many there are now. Like fucking. That just goes through.
I was
the
gonna
whole
say, the annual problem for our generation is finding the right ball to catch it.
But it's-
Palumba.
Ooh, the inside is pink.
It's an executor.
You look like an executor.
Whoa.
I am an executor.
Whoa! You can't say that on stream. Only on your dating profile,
I execute all the
Me or
whores.
Magus?
Magus. I'm effectively Magus's handler.
Yeah, he handles so that I don't
Magus
have
is your
to.
service?
Huh?
Magus is your service?
I don't know the last word because you peek and your audio fucks up.
Oh. I said Magus is your service animal?
I wouldn't give him that much credit.
Because when I hear handler, I think of service animals. That's just because I
No.
used to have a service animal.
Nah, nothing like that. Damn, why are there fucking bees?
This is a very pretty
Magus.
area.
Magus, do you know a spell
No.
to debone?
Do I know a spell to
It's not
debone someone?
melting off the bone. Yeah, that debones me.
I know how to debone someone when they're alive.
Well, yeah, but I mean meat. Like, eat ribs.
I mean, if you really want to debone someone, whisper daddy in their ear.
I prefer not to say daddy to my ribs.
Or you might have to. Actually, I think I'd rather just have bones in my rib at that point.
Yeah, I'll just rip the bone out of the ribs. Call me God, because I'm gonna rip every fucking rib out.
You know, I forgot I have a picture of a singular meal take header on my phone.
I have a lot of pictures on my phone that should not be shown to anybody. Hey, Magus, you want to see the pictures on my phone?
Sure. Kinship Peach. Oi.
I know. The picture I was looking for to show you, Froth.
So there's one. There's two.
Oh, they're all dead.
And
We
there's
killed them
three.
all. This is my horse. My horse is real cool. Requires watering.
Or it will not drool.
Okay, let's get off my horse. Summon Kilimanjaro. Mr. Killiman. Do something.
Excuse me, Mr. Jaro. I have many questions, Mr. Jaro.
What'd I get? A water skill fruit. Dogecoin.
Damn. Kilimanjaro squirted on it and you got Dogecoin.
Wait a second. A rarely seen magical fruit. It is said that a pal who eats it will open its heart to humans. Choose carefully which pal you give it to.
I do like that. That's adorable.
Yeah, I think that's probably the item that allows us to sleep with our pals.
I'm looking it up. Hold up.
Belle Noire finally
Didn't you say
learned
sleep
her
with
exclusive
your pals, like,
skill.
so detectively almost?
It gets XP and stat bonus. So it increases your XP, trust, and they get a stat increase.
Cool, so we'll give it to my favorite.
Hello, little spider. What are you doing on my wall?
The arachnophobes that. Especially don't tell Nissa, she would freak out if she knew there was a
Oh,
spider
I know.
near you.
What are you, little spider? Oh, are you a jumping spider? Man, you're adorable. Sadly though, little buddy, I was hoping you'd stay in the bathroom.
Ah.
Because
One
now
says
I have
quote.
to kill you. I'm
You were-
sorry, little buddy. Well, no,
Oh.
actually, I can throw you out of the window.
You were watching clips of one of the
I mean,
most
that could
quotable
still
comedy
potentially kill
movies in
it.
the world. Yeah, she
Yeah.
turned me into a newt. I got better.
I offered it permanent residence in my bathroom. All I had to do was just not leave. But it's fucked up. It broke the terms of the
Jeremy's!
Ouch.
What do you mean, ouch?
I'm wearing earbuds.
Jeremy.
Oh, well, you signed up for this.
There's a Jeremy.
It does suck, I do agree. But... And then hold on, because I can't see the Jeremy. I'm currently evicting the spider who broke the terms of the lease, effectively.
Man, I really should have done that to my ex.
Damn, it's so real.
Look, no,
We
she
got a
legitimately only had
Jeremy!
like 2 jobs. And one of them mom was literally clean up after your cat, and she never did.
Ow.
Alright. Little ski eater.
Oh, I killed the Terraria monster. Oi, get your face back in the ball.
Release them into the hall. I don't have to throw him out the window.
I did indeed know the movie.
I don't see him, he's not in my cup, and he's not on this cardboard.
Animal, and I need your opinion on it. As Nissa says, my former service animal has no brain cells.
What am I doing?
Telling me if my former service animal had any brain cells in her head.
Okay, how do I do that?
I put it in the chat text thing.
Oh, in the VC chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
She has
I
brain
couldn't find
cells, she just refuses to use them.
Yeah, pretty much.
These slimes are accurate. They have nature powers when they are green.
Oh shit, hallowed bars. No. Man, that's just like Terraria. Oh, like the update. Holy shit. I love how you have to get them from pots. Like how Terraria shit works. Oh my god, it is Jeremy's!
I know! They're literally Jeremy's. I'm very happy. I mean, I don't think I'm legally able to use them here, but we can totally
It
do a
doesn't matter if you
Jeremy-only
can
run.
use them.
This area is so fucking pretty.
This reminds me of Terraria game art way back when.
Forgot my Pokemon were doing things to lay eggs.
Noir, I need you to, like, kill some of these things that I don't care about.
Noir, we have our test subject. Execute test.
Good job.
Yes, Kitsune, it does mean we can do a Jeremy only run. And if there are enough Jeremys, we might be able to do a multi-Jeremy run. I wish
question
I
is,
didn't have
is
to
there
yawn
different
when I
colored
was
Jeremys?
rolling my tongue. I love rolling my tongue. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Ow.
You know, I'm probably a disappointment to my Mexican side because I literally cannot roll my R's.
I can teach you how.
Okay, please do, because everyone's tried and I can't.
Okay,
And I want.
no. Really quickly. You know how you have the size of your tongue and how they like can expand and contract depending on how you want
Yeah.
your tongue? Put them
Yeah.
Nice.
put them at the very corners of like the very inner corners of your upper row of teeth back and your
Yay.
molars. So basically make it so the sides of your tongue need to touch the bottom inner sides of your molars. And then
Well, my tongue is inside of my molar now.
okay. Now with the front of your tongue, kind of hook it upwards, so it's touching so that it's almost touching the roof of your mouth, but it's leaving room behind your incisors and your canines.
Okay.
Yeah, and now just keep like. Yeah, you have to. At that point, pull the tip of your tongue upwards. So you heaving, like your constant he sound is going or is forcing air in a large capacity, venting up through the new like duct or air duct we can call it, that is formed from your tongue pressing against your teeth, and it's forcing the tip of your tongue to flicker down because of how much air is pressing forward, but then going back up because the buildup has pushed it forward already, and now there's a lack of pressure. Did you do it?
Oh, that was somewhere else.
You could put okay. If you want, what you can do is, do you know how to make your tongue like your, how do I say this?
I can make it into a tackle.
You know how to make your tongue into like a small bowl in your mouth or a spoon in your mouth? Like that cup form? Yeah, just do that. Raise it up until it hits the roof of your mouth in the front, and in the back it touches your teeth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just
I have a too small mouth.
you can close your jaw a little bit so that it's pressing up and like sealing your tongue between your teeth.
I also don't think my mouth is even now I'm thinking about it. Wow.
Yeah, if you need to, you can roll the tip of your tongue back so that it presses lightly against the roof of your mouth.
Come on, catch the ball.
The key aspect of it is the key aspect of it is forcing the tip of your tongue to be loose but able to return, while the rest of your tongue needs to be completely solid. That's why you press it up against your teeth.
Oh, those are teeth, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if you need to, you can stop making sound and just go straight for the like heave silently, a steady stream, like you're playing the tuba, but you're not pursing your lips. You want to have your mouth open, like you're trying to smile with open teeth, like a big wide toothy grin. And then
that's kind of how we played the tuba.
Oh, well, there you go. Another thing you can do is pull your jaw forward a little bit.
Bottom or top
when you do
jaw?
Huh?
Bottom or top of jaw?
Bottom.
Oh, I killed him.
Yeah.
Okay, I just don't think I'm built to roll my R's.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, to be fair, my explanations are dog shit.
No, I got what you're saying, and I've tried all of them. I just don't think I'm built to roll my R's. It also probably doesn't help I have a molar that's like dying that I need to get removed. For the molar one. So when I tried the molar explanation, my tongue just got stuck in that said molar.
Gotcha. You know that spot behind your front teeth that like in the roof of your mouth that is like a small divot before it expands into the rest of your like roof of the mouth?
The part that really tickles when you touch your tongue on it?
A little bit forward than that.
Yeah.
The thing that if you press the like if you take the tip of your tongue and you can fully put it in that little area and you can feel the like roof of your mouth on the sides.
I think that's what I was talking about before.
Yeah. That's where the tip of your tongue needs to be when you try to roll your R's. And then the like little wall things to the side of that dent, that's where the little flaps of your tongue. Yeah. I'm sure
I
you can
sound
get
like
it
a
with
fake-
practice.
I sound like a depressed Wookiee. Or I sound like a Wookiee that like failed Wookiee classes right now.
There's Beethovens! Magus, you need to catch a Beethoven.
I have.
Oh, you did? Oh,
I've caught a bunch.
Was that technically a roll guard? Or did I just cut out? Did I technically roll my R there, or did I cut out?
you probably did a very rudimentary version of it.
Okay, because if that's a rudimentary version, all I did was like put some saliva in the back of my throat to help it.
Like,
Ugh.
well, that is one way of rolling your R. It probably is a more like throaty version of it, but to some like.
Hey, I like them throaty, so. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
I'm here to interrupt you.
Okay.
Don't
Uh,
deep throat your
alright.
R's.
If you want to take me out of context there, I will not stop you.
Basically, rolling your R's comes from the front of your tongue. Like, your throat doesn't need to be in it, but if that's the only way you can roll your R's, then by all means, do it. Like, I can do, and both of them require me to use my neck a little bit to position my tongue accordingly, to the roof of my mouth. But, yeah. Again, it's just forcing air to push your tongue down, and then you kind of just like doing a he sound, because then it goes, and that's what gives you the rolling R. Like if you try to say the sound and then heave. It
Oh,
kinda
nice! Your
like
boss brought you Ice Queen.
It requires a bit of adjustment, but you know, again, whatever works for you, works for you. If it makes you happy to be able to do it that way, by all means.
It's so cool.
Your boss bought ice cream. That's awesome.
Purple Jeremy.
Yeah, no, I was still
Wait a
listening to you. I
second.
was multitasking while listening.
That's a dark type Jeremy. That's a legal Jeremy.
Yo, get it. And then what were you saying? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I said I was listening to you. I was ignoring you when I went quiet. I was multitasking
Yeah, no worries.
because I was also clipping the "I like them throaty" moment.
Warple. Come on, Jeremy. Join us.
We caught one!
On the adventure.
Oh, but that
Yes.
one's incapable of killing anything, despite being a sadist. So we need
it's
to.
a pacifist.
I will figure this out one day.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, you're on your way.
Why
Yeah,
are
at least I got the
you?
base of the tickly sounds.
Yeah.
What are you doing up
I figured
here?
out how to triple tongue a tuba before I could do this.
Okay, but to be fair, it took me ages to figure out how to whistle as a kid. I think I was 7 when I learned how to whistle. I was very late to the game.
The other one
I can't snap.
despawned. I'm sad now.
I can't
I can't
snap with
snap.
only
I
my
have two
right
soft
hand.
hands. I can snap on my wrist. Like I can pop and lock my wrist.
I can snap my left hand really audibly. My right hand, it's like a muffled flip. Like,
That was
if I
always
just speak, you'd be able to hear it when I try to snap. And that's about the best I can do with my right hand.
Yeah, I can like make a snap sound with my wrist, but it wasn't always like that. There's a reason why, and I should probably get that checked out by a doctor.
Yeah, And then I can snap with my left hand, and it's fucking audible as all, and I hate it.
Because my right hand is the one that I can make the snap sound with from my wrist when I pop it a certain way. Because I fell off a skateboard, I didn't even know this was possible. I watched it go out of the socket of that, like, next to your arm and your hand. A solid, like, I want to say like 3 to 6 inches, and then it slammed
got
back
him!
in.
Yes! It's clumsy.
Is it capable
Nice.
of murder?
But you know what? We can
It's
change
clumsy.
that.
I mean, to be fair, do you see the purple Jeremy on the UI
No.
for the background? He's got the little, like, inward-facing carrot eyes. Or, like, the embarrassed eyes.
You know, every time you guys say Jeremy, I have a thing before, like, I hung out with Magus more often, like in other servers, where I call this Sawadwell Jeremy for a long period of time. So I think of that too. So I just imagine them as like pals.
Ow.
Oh, me and my brother have the same legal name. So whenever, because he's not my blood related brother, whenever his mom calls just the legal name, we kind of both look over and go, huh?
Your brother's name's Alexis? Yeah.
No, Alexis is not my legal name, it's my preferred name.
I know. I was making the joke.
Yeah, sorry, the joke went over my head there for a second then.
Yeah. Planes go over
Come
my
here.
head.
Come here and fight me. You're
Man, I
adorable.
wish a plane would go straight into my head some days.
I think someone else said that, and then something really bad happened to towers.
Well, that's dark, quick, like the Jeremy that Magus got.
Fine.
I think it was born that way.
Is this Pichu or shiny? The Volcarona will tell me. I'm not Volcarona. Tell me the answers to your questions. It was not a shiny. So it was ugly. Just like every other baby I know. Sorry, what'd you say, Prof?
Oh,
I
said
heard it, but I didn't hear it.
my favorite, 'cause I pulled more meat off of the ribs.
Dude, you're making me want the ribs now, too.
Don't let the government tell you otherwise. You have a rack of ribs inside of you.
Yay.
Yeah, but I'm not bendy enough to eat my own ribs. And plus, cow ribs are cowier.
There we go.
Is cowier a word?
It is now. Any word is a word if you use it correctly enough or incorrectly enough.
So, a word is a condom?
Yes.
Because nobody's safe with words, and I've seen people fuck many other people over with words very easily, and it did a lot worse things than STDs.
But here's the thing, if you use a condom incorrectly, you also fuck them over in a way. Because then they might be stuck with a kid depending on their situation. And kids are gross.
I can't think of a way that you can fuck up a condom. And I'm scared
Toothpicks.
to understand. Well, that's not a fuck up way. That's like a.
There's enchanted
Destruction.
swords.
Put it on backwards is another one. Inside out.
Really bad for the one kid who was like, "Oh yeah, let me put on this condom," and wasn't able to roll it on because it was backwards. And he's like, "Well, guess it's just the tip."
I feel so bad about killing these swords. I want an enchanted sword as a friend.
Oh, those are
Magus.
are those true Excalibur? Those look like true Excalibur.
Yeah.
By the way, Magus, last 2 eggs of box 38. Will I finally get it? Will I finally be free of my shackles?
You will not.
I think you cursed me, because the second to last egg is not. No, what is everyone's favorite video game, like video game or video game franchise, either or? In the cult?
Ow.
Because mine's a tie between 2. Because it always goes back and forth on which one.
When did GLaDOS get in the game? I didn't know she was so pretty.
There's
Oh, her name is Noir.
there's a presidential Jeremy.
No fucking way.
Oh, that's why I forgot to ask you, Prof.
What's up?
Because this was supposed to be asked way earlier when we were talking about the Greek gods.
Look, there's Kilimanjaro that aren't evil.
Nice, nice. So,
You should kill him.
so obviously you know like the Iliad and the Odyssey, right? Do you think Poseidon's grudge being held for like 9-10 years or whatever it was a reasonable
Illuminati
grudge held?
slime.
Got presidential election slime. What was his grudge again?
Odysseus made one of his sons blind, one of the Cyclopses. That was his.
The Cyclops you
Instead of
made
just
blind
killing his-
Both crash out.
was mine.
And he held on to that grudge for 10 years, and even the Cyclops kind of stopped caring. Because I think the Cyclops just got used to it, is what it was implied.
Yeah. The thing that is a funny universal truth as well is the people that it affects the least are often the people that remember it. Or rather, the people who have the strongest opinions about it.
Yeah. Like, I get wanting to avenge your kid, but, like, after 10 years, like, I'm more impressed that he held the grudge for that long. Especially because he's immortal. Like, that's such a small speck of dust on him, sure. Like, you
Christ,
think
he
that
gave a
since
shit
he's
about
immortal...
one child. He fucked everything, and he is the god of horses.
Well, I think the point isn't necessarily that it's his child. It's that Odysseus made
It
the
was his
mistake
creation.
of like letting the child know who he was. The whole reason
And then
that
leaving.
Poseidon is being a dick is Odysseus was like, guess what, Cyclops? My name's Odysseus. And then the
man, I
Cyclops
just
just has to
realized
be like,
the
hey, Dad, can you
Cyclops-
kill this bastard for me?
The Cyclops literally went and ran and told his dad. He did the, my dad's gonna beat you with move.
Could beat your future son's dad.
Like,
We're gonna run
does the
past
Cyclops
this
ever
list.
actually tell him directly, or is Poseidon just watching it the whole time? And not helping during the thing. During the fight.
Fair.
Oh, again, I guess he was also...
Poseidon goes
I
with
also
the
guess-
motion of the ocean, which is evident in his sex life. But
I mean, I'm sorry, I think I think you can't say that since he held a grudge for 10 years. That is very much not with the flow.
It's with the flow of something. The flow of the tides of war against one man's arrogance.
He was
Yeah.
certainly
Like,
paying attention to
I
the
get
drums of
why
war.
he did it. Like, I get why he held the grudge. Like, it is a dick move to blind someone's son while they're laying there dying anyways. Like, instead of just putting them out of their misery, because, you know, mercy is ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves, sure. But ruthlessness could also be mercy upon the person who you just crippled for life.
Well, to be totally fair, they had to do that in order to get out of the cave. They couldn't kill him
Yeah.
because he
Oh,
was
definitely.
blocking them.
No, that part, that part definitely, yeah. Like,
Would you like to lose
But there was
one
always-
eye? Double it and give it to the next person. Okay. Hi, would you like to lose 2 eyes? Double it and give it to the next Hydra. Excuse
how would you like to
me?
lose 600 eyes?
Would you like to lose 4 eyes?
Or double and give it to the next
No.
person?
Would you like to double
what
it and
would-
give it to the next person? No.
Someone needs to
Do
draw
you
that into an
want it?
animatic.
No. Why do you keep
Someone
saying
needs to-
no? I'm not saying no, you dumbass. Well, what are you saying? That guy! Points to another Hydra in the distance. His name is No. Get him!
Oh, how many eyes does he have? Let's have 32 now.
I'm only-
His name is
It's only at, like,
No
8.
Eyes.
No,
No
you passed 8, you did 16.
Eyes. No.
You were at 16, I've been keeping track.
Eyes.
See, 1, 2, 4, 8.
Ow.
No, we're at 8. As I said,
You might be at
before the
16.
Hydra.
Yeah, then you said, would you like to lose 8 eyes?
Oh. Would you want to double
I
it?
think you did anyway.
No.
Why do you keep saying no? You might have said it 16 actually.
Bitches.
We caught the Eye of Cthulhu.
Yeah. We took his only eye.
You know, Magus is just sitting here silently, probably questioning our sanity as we're talking about Odysseus stabbing multiple eyes.
We do need to find a lucky Jeremy.
I love how the Eye of Cthulhu is biting the air and then it turns into an eyeball to look at you like, yeah, I'm beating the shit out of your furniture. Oh no, I'm just a puppy. I'm no bad.
So I'm not very well versed, like I am somewhat versed, but not very well versed into Greek mythology. Is Poseidon the only one with Cyclopses? Or do multiple gods have Cyclopses?
Cyclopses are specifically the children of, like, Gaia and Poseidon, or something like that.
I can look it up.
Okay, no, honestly, Odysseus should have known that Poseidon was going to be pissed. Then that's on Odysseus for that grudge for 10 years.
In Greek mythology, Cyclops are giant one-eyed creatures known for their immense strength and craftsmanship. They are often depicted as the sons of Uranus and Gaia, with notable Cyclops including Argus, Derapus, and Brontes, who are skilled blacksmiths working for the god Hephaestus. In Homer's Odyssey, Cyclops are portrayed as cannibals living a primitive lifestyle on an isolated island, with the most famous being Polyphemus, who encounters Odysseus. It doesn't say anything about it being Poseidon. Let's see.
I'm not very well versed. I'm asking to learn.
Cyclops were imprisoned by Cronus, but released by Zeus, for whom they forged his famous thunderbolt as a sign of gratitude. However, at the time, post took a different type of Cyclops.
Oh dear God, I
a race
nearly
of
died.
dim-witted and violent shepherds. on the caves of the island of Sicily. Most famous being Pothinus, the Cyclops who fell in love with Galatea and was eventually blinded by Odysseus.
This is the grandfather of Poseidon. However that works.
Polyphemus was the giant son of the god Poseidon and Theusa in Greek mythology.
Yeah. So,
Why
wait,
are all of
why
my
did
pals
Epic
having
Musical decide
trouble?
to make the...
Giants. Let's see. Giants were a race of constraint, but not certain. They were born out of the blood that fell onto the earth. The Titan goddess Gaia, when the Titan Uranus was castrated by his son Cronus. The giants were often confused with the Titans, who were previous set of offspring by Uranus and Gaia. Just like the Titans who fought the Olympians during the Titanomachy, the giants also fought Zeus and the other gods during the Gigantomachy, or the Gigantomachy. Gigantomachy was probably considered the most important war among the gods in Greek mythology, as it was depicted in a vast number of vases that have been found. So detailed description, blah, blah, blah. So...
Poseidon. At least so. That was
Oh! Damn, Prometheus had a fucked up legend, dude.
Oh
that one
god,
I know.
we're at 56,000 dropped frames,
No, yeah, I saw that.
and we're sitting at under 1,000 kilobyte upload.
I guess talking about Greek gods fucks with Magus' stream, so maybe we should stop.
I mean, isn't that kind of the Greek gods' jobs?
To fuck with shit, yeah. Sounds right.
Oh, hang on. Before we stop talking about Greek gods, there's two that we didn't think of for the sex count that are very well known for it. If you count percent into the factors. Ares and Apollo. Didn't even think about those two.
Okay, fuckers.
Fireball.
Shut. Everybody!
Wait, why is the loft getting an update? Puzzles in Pyrologic. Using Emberstone resources, you can now build and power your own trapdoors, rotating walls, plates, levers, time triggers, and all sorts of clever contraptions.
I think everything is dead.
Wait, what's dead? Your stream or like everything in Palworld?
Yes.
Everything that was tried to murder us has been killed.
Slap got update too.
Dude, I'm surprised your stream didn't crash from what I just clicked on.
Alright, we're gonna do a quick return to title.
Thing if now that song is gonna be stuck in my head all night.
What?
That song, Fireball's gonna be stuck in my head all night now.
My apologia.
There we go. It's because we did Fireball and Shots and Bands. So, as soon as it gets out, somebody brings it up. We also yelled fried chicken a lot.
So you were one of the people who decided to put those little travel-sized shot bottles into your trumpet and then let it pour down, huh?
No, And I didn't play the trumpet, actually. Never could. The mouthpiece was too small for me.
Didn't
One of my
tickle
good
your
friends
thumb?
played the trumpet. Eh.
Yeah, my brother.
I
played
remember a
trumpet.
trombone player
He
tickled my
fucking
throat.
hated it.
Time to make 400 baked berries.
Wait, hang on. Was it after every time we talked about Greek gods is when your frame rates dropped? That's my question.
Maybe Zeus is getting pissed.
He thinks we're silently praying to
Your
him.
internet.
I mean, to be fair, would you really be surprised if Zeus out of all the Greek gods fucked your internet? 'Cause I personally wouldn't.
Will it be among one of the things you fuck?
I think it would be easier to count the things that he hasn't done that to, actually.
Perchance.
Alright, we need to help get Shrocked over here. She has a fracture.
Ah, yes, get shrocked. How could I forget her?
I have no clue what that means, but I will just be shocked.
You don't want to be shrocked.
Is it like being Zeus all over again? That's my question.
No way. I guess.
Okay. Would I be cleaner if I was shocked or Zeus?
I mean, both of them you're gonna get pretty dirty.
Okay, which one will require less doctor visits?
Probably Zeus. If I'm being honest.
I don't know if that's scary or impressive at that point.
Well, someone lives in a swamp, and they're not a god, even though they have a cult following, so...
So, being shocked is like being Shrek'd. Understandable.
Well, it basically is being shocked. I think we just...
There you go.
Fucked it up with a joke.
Once again, I am oblivious at times, so sometimes jokes will go straight over my head.
Thing you can do is just not get shocked.
What do we got? This curious sword releases vibrant green shockwaves with each strike, allowing you to hit enemies from afar despite being a melee weapon. Cool.
Oh. Oh. World of Pals, not clickbaitable. Thank you for that wonderful inclusion, Nessa.
World
How's
of
it do?
Pals, yay!
World of Pals, TM.
So, how's it being a chicken?
Okay.
So, if you could do the dew, would you do the dew with Mountain Dew?
I did just drink Mountain Dew, that's why I'm so awake right now. Because I was given a 20-ounce drink at about 8 p.m. It was Mountain Dew, Powerade, and Blue Raspberry flavor shots.
Alright, we still need more Pal Spheres. Grr.
It tasted like a dum-dum sucker.
Well, you can't call them that. It's 2025.
Oh, you're right. So I'll call them their proper names. Idiot suckers.
No!
I don't suck,
That's
idiots.
not what it's called. It's Dum Dum of the Night. Thank you.
So my sister?
I'm not touching that one. No, thank you. That's one I refuse.
There.
I mean, that's why I told some of my sister's exes don't touch her. I can tell you want to say something, but you're not wanting to say it at the same time.
Put simply, I'm trying to be not a dick.
No, go ahead, be a dick. I don't even talk to my sister anymore. I haven't heard from her in like a year.
I have a reputation I must uphold, so I will.
You have a name
for the
to
sake of
uphold.
myself and my image. No.
So, guy, you're just Poseidon in Epic. Holding a reputation.
God fucking. I was so close to finishing my puzzle.
Did the puzzle
Magus
puzzle you?
killed me. No, I fucked up. I accidentally misclicked the tile and then it took it from me. It took everything I worked for.
No.
That's how I'm feeling about the sand dial right now.
Huh?
That's how I'm feeling about the sand dial right now.
Why do you have a sand dial?
Sand dial. It's the Pokemon.
Oh, the poke. I was like, why do you have a sand dial? That thing is.
I used to have one. I also used to have that other type of sand dial as well. I don't know where it went. I lost it when I was moving. Because I moved like 3 or 4 times in 1 year, so stuff kind of got lost.
Yeah, I can bet.
I also think I lost my sanity in that year.
I lost a lot of years.
Now, so don't you dare say anything about my sanity. I am somewhat mentally stable.
Only somewhat. Oh wait, that's 4 piece. And then that's a 2, and then that's a 1, so that goes there, that goes there, this is a 4. So 5, so that's 6. Hell yeah.
The more you're talking about 4 pieces, 2 pieces, the more I'm wanting chicken nuggets now.
Not bad.
No, you're good. I'm in that weird phase where I got approved, but I don't have access to it because it's in the mailing system right now. Magus,
Okay.
can I steal some of your shiny luck?
Sure.
Yay.
Abracadoodle.
Magus, you don't have
I looked
shiny
at a
luck.
poodle, and now I do not have shiny, but shiny go to the doodle.
I don't like poodles that much. I don't hate them, but I don't care for them per se. I'll pet them because they're a puppy.
Man, the loot from that dungeon was great.
2, 3, 4.
I forgot to ask this yesterday. Are you a cat person?
Define what you mean.
Like, do you prefer cats or dogs?
I mean, I have 9 cats at home, but that's because my mom keeps fucking piling them on. But I like cats. I'm
Mine
not
cats?
against dogs at all. I like dogs. Dogs are neat, but I wouldn't want another one.
I'm in the reverse position as you. I'm not against cats, but I'm in the position of I don't want to go out and buy a cat. If I'm getting another cat, I'm rescuing it. Like off the streets.
That's understandable.
Actually, it was the weirdest thing. Like, my sister lost her cat because we all got cats for legitimately mine and my sister's birthday. Me, my dad, and my sister all got a cat from the same litter. I had the most unique one because mine was the only tuxedo cat. The rest of them were all stripy. and I love tuxedo cats. But right after my sister lost hers, she ended up rescuing a cat that was just abandoned by its mother.
Oh.
Hi, T-Rex.
And he's
Hello,
the
T-Rex.
tiniest, cutest thing ever. Hello, T-Rex. I haven't seen you in a while.
Okay.
Great. Because of Magus singing lines from Epic the Musical, I'm getting random lines of the songs stuck in my head now. Not even from ones I was singing, just ones that I listened to.
Right, you're
Like, I have a Powers part of God game stuck in my head now. Where he goes, you all know I'm a fan of catchy songs. So with so many sirens gone, I think Godie's in the wrong. I can send it to you.
Oh no, I'm joking. At the
It's-
moment, my
it's
brain
actually-
don't have
Oh.
the brain to brain.
Oh, I was just going to send it to you to listen to it later. I didn't expect you to go listen to it right now. I know I was a music major, but I'm not going to force you to listen to a song right in this dead moment. But yeah, I listened to the whole thing in order in like less than a day and a half, less than 2 days, something like that. So I highly recommend it.
It is good shit.
They're coming out with another one based off the Iliad.
That they are.
Instead of the... I don't know how they're going to... If it's going to be shorter or longer, because of how short the Iliad actually was.
Oh, we can sleep on pal beds now.
Oh. Cool. I mean, I guess that's what you meant earlier with sleeping with your pals, huh? That's what you meant, right? And nothing
Yeah.
debaucherous at all.
I went and took a sleep with my giant killer scorpion.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to sleep with your pals, it's 2025. I don't judge.
I do. Aggressively.
Well, to be fair, to quote you, you're technically not his pal. You are the same person.
Yeah. That's why I'm going to aggressively judge him for his decisions.
So are you like his good conscience telling him not to sleep with his pals? That he's
Oh no, I'm not at all the
ignoring?
good conscious. I'm not at all the good conscious. If anything, I'm the one that he corrupted.
I did, it's true.
Okay, so better question. Did Magus corrupt you, or did Dottie corrupt Magus, and then Dottie corrupted you
No,
through
no,
Magus?
no. Magus and Dottie are effectively the same headcanon of chaos. I say headcanon. What I mean is that both of them have the same amount of chaos loaded up into their proverbial cannons within the heads. That is their brains, which is why they work so well. It's like changing a 9mm for a 9mm in your handgun. It's the same bullet. You know? I started out as a 22.
Oh, this thing just has pure transporting.
And now I'm a 45. And I'm slowly progressing
knife
to a
terms?
9mm. I started out as a Swiss Army, and now I am a folding karambit. On my way to a full-on, what was that fucker called? What's the knife that's got the same name as the musician? Bowie. They're
You're
the
still in the
equivalent of a
useful
Bowie.
territory.
Yeah, they're the
You're
equivalent
so
of a
still in the
Bowie
useful
knife.
territory.
I started out as a Swiss Army, and now I'm going to a folding karambit on my way to Bowie.
Hey, all those are still useful.
They are useful, but they're very dangerous.
Are you not trained in how to use a karambit?
I live in California. What the fuck do you think?
It should be, because aren't they still... Did they get banned? Because I know there was a ban if they would get banned or not.
No, they're not banned yet. Probably gonna be.
True, they tried to ban grandpa folders a few years ago.
California. Okay, let me put it to you like this: California fucks up a lot. And
That's
more
an
times than
understatement.
not. Yeah.
They make
more
Zeus
times
look
than
like a
not,
virgin.
I don't know what the word you said was.
I said it makes Zeus look like a virgin for California with all their fuck-ups.
Yeah. In the words of Weird Al and, well, not Weird Al. In the words of Madonna, touched for the very first time. Yes, that would be Zeus by comparison.
Which is not an easy feat to do.
But
I
California,
got much
just,
bigger.
California
My
makes a
God,
mockery
3
out
is
of
so
everything
much
that they
better.
touch.
We need to, yeah, we can't have Van Worm here anymore. We've got to keep this Blaze Howl up here.
Understandable.
I have no clue what that means. So I'm about to say you spoke Chinese.
Chonker.
I also did knife combat for a good chunk of middle schools, a little bit of high school. So I also probably shouldn't have asked you wait, are you not trained in how to do that? Because I also forget I got trained in things.
No, my training came from my dad, who's in the USAF. So anything I have moderate amounts of proficiency in, that would be my father's fault. I say fault, but I mean his doing.
I either got trained on my own or I found a sensei for what I've done. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back in the call.
Alright, Magus, you know what time it is?
It's time to put a banana in our ear.
Yeah, the common pastime.
What's a common pastime?
Remember.
Oh, do I still sound like I'm in a walkie-talkie or am I better now?
A little
Much
better.
Okay, because I just took out my earbuds and I have the echo cancellation off, so you guys, on, so you guys shouldn't be echoing through your own stuff via me.
Alright. Now can you go do the other thing here that needs watering, you small, stupid child?
Whoa, 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 you can't call him stupid. Dumb.
Like me!
I still don't understand how we can't spin this water wheel.
I also don't understand how Gen 1 Scyther couldn't learn cut.
You would indeed be a fool.
We're having an adventure at the bank. Keep up.
Oh my god, I can't spell.
What adventure?
Oh, I was remembering, a YouTube short of the Amazing
Okay, I haven't seen that yet. How good is it? I haven't seen that yet. How good is it?
I honestly would recommend the Amazing Digital Circus. It's funny. Like, Has-Been Hotel. This is gonna be a take that comes from me, but this is my honest opinion. Has-Been Hotel and requires a lot of, like, I'm gonna say sex appeal, crassness, and LGBT for it to be super hyped by people. The story's okay. I prefer Hell of a Boss for story, but both of them are kind of like,
Well, I don't have a like high sex appeal, so
Yeah, no.
I enjoy
The Amazing Digital Circus is what I want to say. The Amazing Digital Circus is what both Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss want to be, comedy-wise, but without all the crass and sexual jokes. The closest thing you have by comparison is Jax and Angel Dust, but Jax is not sexualized as Angel Dust is. He's more of the Jax is more of the, oh, you had a very unfortunate set of events happen to you, and that's funny as fuck.
So probably just one of my friends.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. I would highly recommend it. It's
Like it's not supposed to be dark thing. That's just my friend's sense of humor,
no, yeah.
and I don't mind it because like it actually adds some comedy to the thing most of the time.
Yeah, here I'll grab the short that I was thinking of.
Can
Yeah,
I?
I'll watch it later
Fuck,
though.
I still can't do it.
Yeah, it's only a couple seconds, so it shouldn't take up much of your time.
Yeah, like I'll watch it. I just don't want to leave the call right now to watch a short.
No, yeah, I got you. I mean, I can play it through Discord if you want to watch it.
Magus is on
8
stream.
seconds. Well, yeah, but if he's not watching it, then it doesn't appear for him, audio-wise.
Okay. Yeah, Magus doesn't mind.
I'm okay with it, I guess.
Okay.
I just know some people are against like shorts when they're
As long
Finish.
as it doesn't come through in any like readable way, then we're fine.
I shouldn't.
okay. I'm in it.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, only one person is watching, which means you're the only person who would see it. Magus, tell me if you hear it.
I am not hearing anything.
You hear that? Perfect. Alright, can you see this, Alexis?
See a very disturbed clown.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm intrigued on this series. I may watch it.
That's basically all of the Amazing Digital Circus in a nutshell. It's not, obviously they don't use guns, but that's the like emotional roller coaster that they give you. There is more in-depth shit, but I'm not gonna spoil that for you.
I'm actually one of the people who doesn't mind spoilers. I think we talked about this yesterday.
Yes.
Perhaps. However,
I also
I
don't want to
like-
spoil it for people who are watching in chat.
I like forcing people to experience things on their own.
By the way, Magus, last 2 eggs of box 39.
Nice.
Come on, please give me the stupid shiny.
You can do it. That. All of that.
Damn, so this was like living in Florida. Constantly being screwed over by alligators.
I screw every alligator. And I know what I said.
I think every alligator just screwed me. And
We
it was
can make
scaly.
the fishing rod.
I am 30 eggs away from 1200.
Insanity.
That's where I'm going.
guess it's a weapon. How does bait work? Do I just have to keep it in the inventory? Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay, I'm going. Your stream's not buffering as bad anymore. It's a little laggy, but
Yeah. We'll see if that stays.
I think that's just because of Palworld.
Oh wow! All of these like last few ones have been giving us items in addition to stuff. That's cool. Don't get cocky.
Yeah, so
Get ourselves a Grizzbolt in the #1 wildlife sanctuary. Cool. Is that's where the wildlife sanctuary is. Maybe we should head over there, just see.
yeah, Magus, since you brought up the Epic the Musical stuff by singing lyrics, what's your favorite Epic song?
I'm always weak to Warrior of the Mind, but
That one's pretty cool.
I don't think it's technically my favorite. I just kind of like a lot of them, just overall.
Honestly, I'm stuck between a few myself. One of them is actually Ruthlessness. I really quite enjoy the rhythm of that.
Let's see how close they let us get to this wildlife preserve.
Okay, actually, this might make it a little bit easier. What's your favorite saga from it?
Oh, Wisdom.
That one has some bangers.
God Games might be my favorite overall, but that is largely due to a certain animation / animatic that I saw.
Is it the one where Athena turns into an owl?
I'm not sure. It's the one by Neil Illustrator.
I think it is.
Requires riding a waterpal and equipping a fishing rod. Neither of which we can do.
I want to make sure that it doesn't come through my knife.
Okay, stream.
Yeah, that was
You're
one by
almost
Neil
at
Illustrator.
100,000 dropped frames. What the tit?
Okay, maybe Froth was right. Maybe it is every time we just bring up anything related to anything Greek. Okay, so maybe your stream will like this better. How do you feel about the Norse gods?
Maybe we need to just, like, sacrifice a goat or something at this rate.
Maybe we need to go hold a grudge for 10 years like Poseidon.
Criminal activity underway.
Yay!
Okay, so it's just being in the airspace is damning. I got it. But what if I don't care?
Magus, when was the last time you've reset your computer? That's also a good question.
I turned it off literally right before this stream.
No, like full reset, like either factory reset,
Why would I
the
factory
OS.
reset this machine?
Or even just reset the operating system, because you're actually supposed to do that X amount of time. Some people say once a year, some people say once every few years. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a factory reset or just like a operating system reset, though. Have you cleared your cache or cache, whatever it's called? Because that
Have
could
I
also be
cleared
impacting it.
my couche?
However you put the CACHE. I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Oh, hello, Elk Third Ear Terra.
Like I'm just going based off what's happened to me in the past as well, so I don't know.
Oh, hello, Azarobi. It seems no one knows that I'm here. And really?
Magus, did you know that the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, the Black Ranger, Walter Jones, he lost his middle finger on his left hand?
Who lost their middle finger?
Walter Jones, the guy who played the Black Ranger on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh, I did not know that. How did he lose it?
As a 4-year-old, he was messing around with a loaded Derringer. A
Wait, so-
Derringer is, do you know, like, how the middle, not middle, Wild West, sort of dancer girls with their frilly dresses would pull a pistol out from, like, their thigh high, and it's this little 2-barrel fucker.
Yeah, actually, for once, the one gun you said, I actually knew.
Yeah. So, that blew off his middle finger on his left hand
Wow.
as a kid.
Wait, did he not have a middle finger while he was in Mighty Morphin?
Nope.
How did I never notice that?
I don't know. I didn't notice it either.
And I also haven't finished Mighty Morphin either.
Nice.
Adam Park.
Alright, well, no one knows that we're here. I didn't think that would be possible.
Did they CG on a finger to hit back then? Is that Adam Park, right?
Apparently Grisbolt do spawn here.
You know, this was the one who played. Look, yeah. Yeah, the first one was just straight up missing a finger, and we just never noticed. A lot of people went back and found screenshots of it. You have taught me something new today, Froth, and now I'm gonna be when I go fully watch Mighty Morphin, I'm going to be looking at that.
Ow.
Come on, one shiny that's all.
I do not know how to get a Grisbolt to spawn.
You ask it nicely.
Grisbolt, will you please spawn?
Did it work?
I don't know.
Okay, well if it didn't work, then you insult it. Here, I'll actually look it up for you. I actually don't know how to get it to spawn because I've never played Palworld. What was it called again? A Grisbolt?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are just saying it's up to chance pretty much.
I see.
Just south. So, it says that one of the best places to find it is Sanctuary 1, which is south of the Plateau of Beginnings in the ocean, because it's far out at sea.
I'm at that spawn.
Okay. So, but it doesn't quite tell me where in Sanctuary 1. Hopefully that helps out at least.
We shall see.
Where's that spawns? The map is really hard to see that they posted, so that's a no-go. It's also a rare spawn, so it may take some time, it says.
Yeah. No longer you, followed by get in the water. Good choices.
I don't remember the words to No Longer You. I remember it was good, I just don't remember it, because that was one of the ones I didn't listen to as much. But Get in the Water, that was good. Get in the water!
Get in the water. Get in the water.
I was actually just listening to it today.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all are talking about, but I got puzzles.
Can you solve the puzzle to find my sanity?
No.
Get in the water!
I can see why you wouldn't be able to see it. It's kind of hidden.
Honestly, here's a moral question for you, Magus. So, if we went with Epic's logic of being told by Zeus what that kid would do, what would you do with the kid?
Kick his ass.
It's almost like he's wearing a ball as we snap him in half.
I like that this bar is a blue-green 13 bar. We
Wait,
fished up an Azarobi.
does Kitsune have school tomorrow?
What I believe it is your computer's trying to do the processing for your stream, and the games that you play, because it's always the games that you play that are really high quality, that require a lot of this, that, the other, a lot of details going on. Shit like that always slows your streams.
Yeah, do.
But I was doing it for Pokemon yesterday, too.
Well, yeah, but it's also Pokemon. It might just be the quality of graphics that it's trying to send.
Maybe.
It could be also the dynamic bitrate thing I was talking about earlier. Where you don't have that proper box checked up.
We'll check it when stream ends.
Yeah.
Oh? Supply drop? That sounded like a supply drop. Boy, do I have
Please
some
don't make me
things
go
to sell
past
to
it.
you. Okay. I guess we're kind of back. Kind of not. Okay.
Froth, you said okay.
I said okay.
When you said okay, it sounded like Froth, so that's why I was like, oh. Froth said okay. I honestly thought Froth fell asleep.
He most likely did. I don't think there's anything in here I particularly want. Okay. An assault rifle schematic. Some useful stuff and a buff life pendant. Two burden electures. Electures? Yep. That's how they're spelt. Ugh. Okay. 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 Give.
Give. Give it.
All right. This actually works out. I wanted to go around Sakurajima.
Nice.
We will go to this dig spot.
Hey, yo. Go dig. Sad. I thought there were gonna be diglets. But no.
Ow, I fell.
In love?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, my food.
Your mother.
Ooh, I'm telling.
No. We got one! Kurojiro knocked!
Can I get one shiny, please? Since you got whatever you needed.
He's our new friend. He's a
I want the
ninja.
sand out. He's a what now?
A ninja.
A ninja. Okay.
Ah, that was our first line snap.
No, Mags, this will be your. This will resonate with your soul.
Got another one. She's a girl. And she's level 45.
She's a girl dragon.
And she resists grass and I think conceited has an extra damage factor. I could be wrong.
No. This resonates with Magus' soul.
Eh. Come on. Come bite me. I got you and your mother too. Nice. Vanguard, burly body, impatient. That's actually a really good combo. I think we found our one. We'll finish fishing here. Good.
should have tried to sleep earlier because I forgot I have to play D&D tomorrow.
Yeah, you might want to.
I have my book of insults prepared for vicious mockery. I'm good.
That's good.
It feels weird being a warlock able to do vicious mockery.
It is a little odd.
That's because of the invocation. It lets me pick 3 cantrips from any spell table and I can mix and match.
Nice. Fuck.
I forgot. Are you able to like stack cantrips in a way in
What do you
D&D,
mean?
or does it depend on the cantrip? Like, so you know how thaumaturgy and certain spells can like raise the sound of your voice?
Yes.
So could I use that to raise the sound of my vicious mockery?
It's not going to do much because Vicious Mockery specifically targets only one individual.
Yeah. No, but to make sure that they really hear it, like to make sure it's really audible to them.
I mean, if
Like
necessary,
both
sure.
loud and both. Good, because I am ready to call one of the enemies who keeps reoccurring. He's reoccurred like twice now, and he's been a pain in my thorn for a while now. And I'm ready to call him an adoption agency reject.
Eh.
Literally, he's the reason why I have a list of insults prepared.
Rightly so. Okay.
Because
His stats.
the way that the story's set up for my character is, I was a part of his cult. He sees me as a traitor, and I just see him as a dick.
Ha!
Because I wasn't actually part of the cult. I was faking the cult trying to find my master, who was a genie who was teaching me to be a genie. And the assholes stole him out of my house.
Right. You're a genie warlock.
Yeah. I just hadn't seen it before, so I was like, I want to play this. This seems cool.
It is a very cool.
And I am a myriad. I believe is how it's pronounced. Warlock.
Water genie?
Yeah. I can breathe underwater.
Fuck. Okay.
Which I didn't realize when I had an underwater battle. But I don't know if I got it at level 3 or level 5. I think I got it at level 5 though, so I might not have had it at that point.
It's certainly possible.
You know what's more surprising? I've hatched in this game since I've started the Sandile hunt. I've hatched almost 40 boxes of Sandile eggs along with 8 boxes of routes and have not seen a single shiny. Not even seen one in the wild.
That is absurd.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Got some extra pirate knocked. Let's see, this one has Blood of the Dragon.
1199.
How the hell did we start? Oh, did I look at something else? That was... What had a trust of 3? Oh, it was probably a party pal then.
Trust of 3 good.
It can be. When activated, swells its abdomen, channels its loyalty to build up energy. Climbing on top will propel the player high into the air, while in team increases attack power of darkpals. So with Vanguard,